56.
Working inside the red zone. Drops it off to Cook. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down. First and goal.
Davis. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Brings up second.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. On the sneak, it's Allen. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw from Goff. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 45-yard line.
And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
120.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. Touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Goff back to throw. Fits it through the middle. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That one hits for 30. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And this is Cobb, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Allen to throw. Finds the in route complete. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bills.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Allen setting up to throw.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Now a give to Cook, running left. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. Another run for Cook. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Allen on third down. Brought in right side by Kincaid. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
And less than a yard.
On fourth down, Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. It's Allen. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Now Prater on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Play action here with Goff. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. This is going to be down, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Go tonight.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Back to throw now, Allen. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills' 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Going with the screen to Johnson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Again, Allen to the air. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
To the air again, Allen. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
They will go. It's Allen. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
26-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here's a screen for Cook. Small gain down to the 23. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Third down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He was hoping to get it to Isaac Toussaint there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete. Toussaint. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions making a one-score game before halftime. Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
The Lions will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Allen now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bills.
On 1st down, Allen. Dumps this off to Cook. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Buffalo.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We'll get a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Slot man in motion left. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Block 20. Turbo.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the third quarter.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Bronk. Trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Block 20.
Throwing is gone. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it. The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the shotgun, gone. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And close to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
Trying something here. They fake the spike, and they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time?
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Running it after the penalty. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now Allen off the play action. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Allen on third down. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Lions 14.
Now Prater on to send it away.
To kick off.
Sailors now on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out.
Tonight, 180. Hell, you won. What's that?
They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Goff setting to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This one misses the tight end, and that brings up fourth and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Oof, defense has some work to do after that kick. This one down at the 45. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Here's a give to Cook. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Cook. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and goal.
Here's Allen.
At the 8-yard line.
Getting out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Prater on for the PAT. Oh, there he goes. It's a fake. And he isn't going to reach the end zone. But hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try fails. Now Prater on to send it away. Sailors now on the return.
The Lions take over.
The Lions offense returning to the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Now Ryan, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Go win. What's that?
Goff off the play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. This one to Williams out left side. 30! Into the red zone! The 10! And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and Joshua Palmer set to go to work again. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They're in the long for him here. Connecting on the slant. This gets the 1st and more. There he goes on the right side. Keon Coleman. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Allen gonna throw again. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down throw from Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you could chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180. Turbo set.
Play action here with Goff. It connects down the sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the third. Bates now for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Bills 50, Lions 27.
Leach has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. It's a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Bills' first down.
First down throw for Allen. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Allen now on first down. Escapes the pocket. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Back to the air, Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go.
They won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Goff on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it up. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after that pick six, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Like 20.
Goff trying again here after the pick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store.
Cut. Like 20. Cut.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Cut. 20. Cut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Johnny loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We go.
They're going to throw again. Goff. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On 1st down, Allen buys time, rolling right. As his go-to, it's Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And it's one of the records that's always there lurking in the back of your mind whenever a QB's having a real... Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Running near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
180.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Goff on 1st and 10. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. First call here coming from the shotgun. This is Cook on the handoff. We got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180. What's that?
Play action now with Allen. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's go in here, Allen. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bills are running them out of the building. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. Forced out to his right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Lions 27. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the shotgun, gone. And they pick him up again. And the Bills take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen to throw. He has it at the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
24 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. Behind some, and the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bills throwing 6 more on the blowout. Josh Allen the touchdown. Another score for him this game.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for two in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not and more just about the fact they don't care. And I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
Sailors now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
180. What's that?
Goff to the air now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What's that?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Got a man, it's Knox. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Now the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record.
Lions 27. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers.
Here we go. What's that?
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
20.
Goff off the play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's caught at the 25. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. Bates now for the point after. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. The officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Alert, alert, alert! 319!
Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
56.
Allen setting up to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they weren't afraid to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went on the way to victory. Their point total, Brock, actually eclipsed the old record of 72 points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.